Hi guys, my name is Meads. Welcome to my channel. This is a Super Deform mold kit review of the Deep Striker Gundam. It is a mold comprehend kit or MC model. Very interesting that this thing came out. Actually, this is based off a resin kit that's already been released, which is pretty much exactly like this, just on a resin form. And actually, Kibo made or created hers. And she actually did an outstanding job building that resin kit. And actually, what I want, since it's a Super Deform, a really great design, especially it's actually the design kind of looks like a Dendrobium with the XS Gundam on it. Just amazing. And I wanted one myself, but back then it's a resin kit, and I kind of want to hold off since I have other projects on resin kits. They're not that hard, just that it takes a lot longer to work on as opposed to it being just a mold kit, which you can just put it together and you're done halfway, but you have something to look at. As opposed to resin kit, you work on it, you fit it, it's still unpainted, and painting is pretty much the majority of our resin kits. Well, not majority, but half the work. So anyways, getting back to this, I'm really excited when they announced, or I seen in the interwebs, the Deep Striker Gundam, Super Deform style, and I just gotta have it. So I got this for one, out of curiosity, and second, being a Super Deform fan. Moving on, this is actually an add-on kit to the XS Gundam, which I already have, and surprisingly, on this kit, you are getting the XS Gundam yet again. Which, let's do a quick unboxing. So first off, you're gonna get the parts from the XS Gundam. As you can see, there is an LED, green LED there for the eyes, and the battery is included already, which is always a plus. What is that? Oh, some metal parts for hooking it up together. You get the decals, stickers, and pretty much the blue part. So this is the XS Gundam, as well as these parts right here. And you are getting the manual for it, how to build it. So it's the same, pretty much the same kit if you got the XS Gundam, but you're getting another set of trays, and you can see this a base there, and actually there is a stand provided, and actually there's a really nice sticker here, kind of like holographic, and more decals. So this is pretty much the add-on kit to make the Deep Striker. And yes, you are getting another set of instructions, a really nice booklet. Again, I'm a big fan of the MC booklet, and this really nice glossy paper. Everything is big in design wise, and you have colored pages, really great. So they do provide, pretty much you're getting two kits in one, but you have to, I guess, part swap or something like that. So despite if you already have the XS Gundam, it's still great because you can display them both at the same time. Otherwise, if you're planning to get this particular kit, we might as well get the Deep Striker than just getting the XS Gundam itself. But for me, it's just great to try to have both. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and build this and show you guys what it looks like out of the box. Alright, so I got around to building it, and I got reminded of how, or I wouldn't say difficult, but a little tricky of how to put the LED gizmo on his head to have the glowing eye effect. Yeah, I kind of gunned it again, like last time. Didn't really study the illustration, and it took me quite a while to get it figured out. But this time I didn't break the LED, so it's all good. But at the same time, the LED is not powerful enough, which I will demonstrate just in a bit. As if you were to use the other LED, or the one the one you can get in the stores or online stores. Alright, so let's demonstrate the LED real quick. So if you didn't break it, and I think the LED is a lot smaller, can actually have the latching effect, as you can see here. But it does look like a Zaku, or maybe a Sinanju, or any of those Mono-Eye Xeon suits. And compare it to the one I have, really bright LED. So that's a comparison. But unfortunately, I cannot latch this because the LED is a little bigger. Yep. So this one is latching, as you can see. Let's see if I can just pop this back out. There we go. Save batteries. Batteries are really small. I'm not quite sure how to. Oh, I'll just have to find the imprinting on the battery. Maybe you can find a similar ones if I do want to refill it. But for the most part, LED gimmicks are great. Well, they're great if you have more of them. But after a while, you run out of batteries or just get tired of the gimmick. So the LED gimmick here is not really important. You can just leave it as a clear plastic, or actually paint this inside maybe white or silver. That works too. Or just put a sticker on top of it. Alright, so that's the LED gimmick. I'm gonna go now for the similarities first. And I might do a little bit of articulation for the Deep Striker. So first off, similarities. You have the same head, same shoulder. Well, I think the crest is a little different. Chest is the same for the inside part. The only thing you see the difference is the collar. You do have an extra sprue tray for the red pieces. It's the same mold as the blue ones, and otherwise, it's pretty much the same. The backpack, that's another similar thing. It's the same one. But this one you just get more canister thrusters, 2 different add-ons, and oh, it's gonna fall. This base is not from this kit, the clear one. I got it from somewhere else. It's not really stable. The XS Gundam is a little bit heavy. Yeah, but you're not getting this double or quadruple cannons that you've seen on Double Zeta. But you do get more thrusters, especially for the foot or the bottom half. It's different for the Deep Striker. Yep. And you don't have those wings, as you can see on top, but you can attach them. Again, it's the same shoulder, but this one's just covered. Yep. See, that's gonna fall off. Same rifle, it's the same one. But this one you swap it out. So this just reminds you of Dendrobium, very much. Alright, so that's the similarities, and I'm just gonna go quickly on the articulation. Alright, so articulation, I'll start with the head. Head can well, rotate side to side without much problem. Up and down. It is connected with that small peg, which looks like it's really fragile, but it's actually holding fairly good. Then you have the elbow, or not elbow, but shoulder. This side doesn't have an elbow articulation because you have this kind of like a scanner, or no, actually not a scanner. You have the scanner, a radar here. This is the shield. What do you call that? What's that term? Shield generator. There we go. Just like Dendrobium, and you do have a double. Well, actually, no. This is a single joint elbow. But the way you put the rifle on or hold it, it doesn't. It's restrict your elbow movement very much. Let's see. Waist. You can move it side to side, although you might be hitting this sides here. And this one you cannot really move up and down, because if you do, as you can see, it's hitting the upper torso, and you pretty much push this out. And you have this really nice stand. I thought this was the stick. It's too small for that. It's actually the post connecting the rifle to the backpack. It's actually quite cool. So you have this little flaps for the thrusters, which are really great. And thrusters right there. And you have this I'm not sure. Is this another gun? Yep. Let's see. For the head, we already discussed that part. You have this is actually like a tray. That's a peg on this part on the side here, and another on this side, which kind of uses the rocking motion. Let's see. These are on a. You can move this also right here. The rifle, just move it independently. You can take this part, and the rifle, big railgun or whatever cannon this is. It looks really great, and the way it's constructed, it's really nice. Fairly good part separation, and yeah, it's just very cool, and especially when it's painted. And again, I do apologize, it's not painted. I just have a lot of other projects right now, but I do want to review this. It is an awesome Super Deform. Yep. Otherwise, I mean, you can move these thrusters also. And as you can see, again, this tray right here is independent. Yeah, and you have this cable here, flexible. It's kind of like the rubber insulation of a wire, but just a lot bigger, and there's no wire in the middle. Yeah. I'm gonna wish the LED is a lot brighter. But I mean, it does look cool when you have dimmer lights. And that's pretty much it for the Deep Striker. Again, really great. Tongue-tied again. It's great if you have two of them side by side. It gives you a little bit of color variation. You have the red and blue, and they look really great next to each other. I think you can still get them both separately, and since this already came out, and also you can make this, I'm thinking that the XS Gundam kit will be a lot cheaper than the Deep Striker. Well, despite having, having this more parts, but if you want to have them both, I would suggest buying one of each kit, not two of the Deep Striker, unless of course you have a crazy idea and you want to mount two cannons on his back, which you probably cannot do that unless you make some modifications, which I'm thinking you can. It's possible to put two. And also you can kit bash them together, put these wings here. Let's see, what else can you do? Maybe have him hold two of the rifle, or yeah, two of the rifles. What else can you do? Yeah, I mean, I think I guess you can do other things as well. Yeah, and I actually don't know what else to say, but again, this is an awesome kit. I highly recommend this particular one. To get them, I got them through eBay. I'm sure there's other websites you can go to get them. I paid it about $40, or maybe a little bit more, or just a few more dollars for shipping. This is kind of like a big high grade. The way you build it, it's not your typical Super Deform. Well, there are Super Deform that have more parts to it, so it's kind of like that. But it feels like you're building a high grade. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. As you can see in my review, I'm really happy I got this. It looks great as part of my Super Deform collection. And I think that's about it. That pretty much wraps up my review. And hopefully I will get to paint both of them in the near future. I'm hoping. Just once I get done with my other projects. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Time to ramble on. But anyways, that's my review. Hope you guys like it. So until then, this is Meads. Thank you for watching.